begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week one across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week one, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get...
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Only a couple that time, and it leaves them well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, Watson. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action with Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Wanted to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And he makes the half go. That's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take a 13-0 lead. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special. There's a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Goff trying again here after the pick. Throw field in by Mayer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's gone. Tight end cut across the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give them a first down. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They run once more with Spears. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Now gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pump and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Ooh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 47. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Their offense running back out now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. He picks up 15 on the play. And they'll have 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. On the give, here's Eckler. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. A gain of 6 on the carry, and that leaves him 3rd and very, very long. Throwing is Watson. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing is gone. That's complete to Wilson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw. Goff. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll give them a 1st down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, it's Goff. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Watson to the air. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
From the 43, finding Collins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
14. Visitors 13.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense getting set to go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off now to Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34. Collins there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action, it's Watson. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Quick on the draw to Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, here's Watson. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
That puts us at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. Watson now. It's taken in by Eckler. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Sticking to the air with Watson. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now outruns their offense to take over. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. This ball's caught by Spears. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage. That
one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
That's caught for the first. He's still going at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Spears running behind center. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams, their running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Watson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's gone. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3. Nabbed by Xavier Legette. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
And he's in. Touchdown! These guys take the lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Reichard on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Our home team, 21.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
First down and 10. At their own 30-yard.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season, as we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tyjae Spears. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Goff on 1st and 10. Wilson on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back out runs their offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Watson on 1st and 10. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Trying to run in, Ekeler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It's an Austin Ekeler touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Legette's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Spears on the give, headed right. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down throw from Goff. This will be caught by Adams. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Goff. He's got Watson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives them the 1st. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.